Hello and welcome to the highlights of the second one-day international between the West Indies and Sri Lanka. We come to you from the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad. After a nail-biting first match, with the hosts clinching a win in the last ball, Jayawardene's men will be looking to even the scores. The pitch, like in the first match, is good for the seamers and will be tough for the side that bats first. It's no surprise that when Captain Chris Gayle won the toss, he elected to bowl. The hosts have made a few changes from the last game, bringing Darren Powell into the pace attack. Shivnarine Chattergoon and Dinesh Ramdeen come back into the batting lineup. The Sri Lankans have dropped Ishara Amarasinghe, who was the weak link in the first match. He has been replaced by Kaushala Veeraratne. So let's join the action with our commentary team led by Michael Holding.
Well bowled, excellent delivery. Excellent line and length to start from Jerome Taylor. Becoming the leader of the West Indies bowling unit. He's been having good last 6 or 8 months. Whoa. Darren Powell down there at third man. Well, it was a good delivery from Jerome Taylor. Had Taranga just getting a thick outside edge and totally missing it, Darren Powell. So not a good start for Powell. Not the best of starts for the West Indies. Not that bright up in those hills, and you can see a bit of moisture on the lens here, a spot or two, and the groundsmen are getting ready. Just wide of the man, just behind square, had to come in front of square. Chattergoon, the man at square leg. Ball swinging back into Taranga, clipping it uppishly, just not carrying. Chattergoon would have been hoping that he would have had a chance maybe to dive, attempt a chance. Look how far behind that front line Jerome Taylor has delivered that ball. This time he gets it through. Runs for Taranga. Edwards, the man down there, just bringing it back for Chattergoon. It's 7 without loss. Lofted away. That will go all the way. Good shot. Well, having not troubled the scorers on his debut appearance a couple of days ago, those runs for Udawate will be his first in one-day international cricket. He comes with a reputation of being in the Jayasuriya mould and just getting a line from Fidel Edwards that allowed him a free swing to leg. Oh, almost got through. That was a good Yorker. A bit of swing. Very full. Good delivery from Fidel Edwards, swinging in with pace. Udawate at the last minute, it would have missed leg. Udawate at the very last minute bringing his bat down. Got through. Didn't really move there, Dinesh Ramdeen. It was a bit late. Leg buys is a signal. He looks to have picked it up fairly late. Ball swinging into the left-hander, just brushing the thigh pad. Ramden, well, it's safe to say he was late getting down.
That's a good shot. That's gone. Too much width.
Well, he slapped this with a lot of power, Udawate. It was short and it was wide enough, and he didn't hold back. Philip Edwards straying in length, and just a disdainful slap over cover by Udawate. He's only dealing in boundaries. 8 scored off 9 deliveries. And in response, Philip Edwards now coming around the wicket. Chris Gale has brought his fine leg into the ring, and he's dropped his square leg deep. So the 2 men deep for the West Indies now, the third man and the deep square leg, the fine leg in the ring.
Well, there's a bit of a chase here now, runner. I saw one. This has been a good start by Sri Lanka. 28 on the board. That should be a wide. It is well wide of off stump.
Very good start for Sri Lanka, given where they were at a similar position in the first one-day international. Been a combination of some exciting shots, a few wayward deliveries, and a pretty decent batting surface. No real devils in this wicket.
But he got enough bat on that. Wasn't quite what he was looking for, but he gets the right end result anyway. That's another 4.
Well, there's a lot that's been said about bats from the start of this game. These bats are big enough where if you get enough on it, as Udawate did there, it'll go. Wasn't where he wanted it. He wanted it a little bit straighter, but he'll be happy. He moves on to 14.
Diamond decided to not call it as a wide.
Looking at this young man batting, I would say if there is a similarity between himself and Jayasuriya, it would be that he's going to be very severe on anything wide, and you'd think whoever is that third man should be having a very good look. Jerome Taylor on that occasion not giving him any room whatsoever to work with. Powell, the man at third man, left-hander who likes to slash. It could get down there very quickly. Not a big ground, the Queen's Park Oval.
Wow, almost. Kept his eyes on it and evaded it well. 34 without loss.
Five dot balls, the 4th one definitely was the best. Taranga was brought in to partner Sanath Jayasuriya, and of course it was to keep the great man company. Jayasuriya would always score runs quickly, no question about it, if he was out there. And Taranga had to keep his end up. Very strong within the V, and he did well, particularly when the ball was pitched up to him, both on off and on side. bowlers are working out a little bit, not giving him the area to drive. There you are. That's the drive. Overpitched last delivery, brings out a boundary. 38 for no loss. Slashed, it's in the air. Chattergoon's getting underneath it. He's held it. Was in the air for a long time. It was a real skyer. And so Sri Lanka have lost their first wicket.
Great change of pace. Great change of pace from Jerome Taylor. I'm sure it was a slower delivery. And Chattergoon held on. But I guarantee you it seemed as though he just held on. Length is so critical, but variation as well. Taylor on top of his game. He got through a shot far too early. Look at where contact is made. And the bat is almost horizontal in front of him. And this is taken just. Oh my, just. But it's taken. He took some good ones during the test match here at the Oval, Chattergoon. He's in good catching form. It's the end of Udawate for 14, 38 for 1.
Sangakkara came in at the fall of that first wicket. 218 matches, average in the mid-30s. Have to push that up a little bit more as his career progresses. He's now in the peak of his powers. Keeps wicket as well in the one-days. Added responsibility. Powell in the deliveries that he's bowled in the first over and in this one. Concentrated on bowling fairly wide outside the off stump. Obviously within the area that he can bowl without it being a wide. He's bowled to the two left-handers earlier and here again to Sangakkara. He's kept it quite outside the off stump.
His first over started relatively well. He's concentrating on that corridor. The length is full enough without being too full. And that one delivery bouncing over the off stump, but it didn't finish as well. Losing concentration, not of the head. Length has already been fuller than it was in the test match. Off the mark. Boy, Sri Lanka needs something big from him today, or Jawardena. And that's where they've missed out in Port of Spain in the test match and the first one-day game.
Absolutely, he's a determined customer. Doesn't go very much without getting back into the runs. He has had a spell of 2, 3 maybe innings where he hasn't scored. He's always come back. He's always been very determined to come back quickly.
Ten overs gone. The first power play is complete. It's 39 for 1. Well done, Ramiro Sawant. Very well done. Diving is not a huge part of his fielding effort since the shoulder injury in England during the summer last year.